Hey, good morning everybody, Richie Rich here. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys today about another car today. But this time, however, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be another, yes right, another Fast and Furious car. So I haven't done one in like a very long time. I done one like I don't know, like a few weeks ago or a few months ago. I can't really remember, but somewhere around there. I don't know. But I done a couple of them before. I've done like 4 of them. I've done like all of Brian's cars. I've done his Eclipse and his Supra from the first movie, and then his Skyline and his Evo from the second movie. But this time we're going back into the first movie, and sorry, there was a wasp right in front of me. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna go back into the first one, but this time, however, I'm gonna be talking about a different type of Fast and Furious car from the first movie. And the car, whoa! Every time this wasp is right in front of me. Yeah. Anyways, so the car I'll be talking about is from the first Fast and Furious movie. It's about Johnny Tran's 1999 Honda S2000, actually. So I always loved that car. It is literally the best. It is really cool. I mean, like, its 2-liter VTEC engine just sounds great. Like, I can't really do many VTEC noises, but I could do some car noises. I'll do it. Yeah. God, my mouth and nose were starting to twitch when I, buzz like electrically when I was doing that. I usually get that. I get that impression all the time. God, it's an awful feeling whenever I do that. God, sorry. I get this weird feeling whenever I do like car noises like these. It's just my face starts to buzz right now, like I've been electrocuted or something. Anyways, let's get a move on. So before we start, make sure you like the video and subscribe, and comment below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads, so you guys won't miss out on any of these cool uploads I do. And I will be getting my way up to like 80 to like 90,000 views. Well, I believe I'm at 90,000, I think. I don't know. Sorry. First a wasp was right near me, and now a spider crawled on me. Anyways. Do that. There we go. Anyways, let's get started so I won't waste your time. So, if we get to like, let's say around 175 subscribers, that'd be great. But I will get to like 200. Don't worry. Because for every time if I get to the step I am getting, I'll move on to the next step that I want to get to. So yeah, let's do it. So, the 1999 Honda S2000 from the Fast and the Furious 2001. Sounds like 22 years ago, that movie. It's pretty cool. Alright. So let's talk about the overview. So its make is obviously Honda. The model is obviously S2000. The production year it is a 2000 version, but that's what it says. I did research on it. That's what it said there. But even though the car is from 1999, but I believe they have it as like 2000 because it's like close to the early 2000s year. So, but So that's what it is. The model status is discontinued. So next we got body and chassis. The class is a sports car and a roadster. The engine wise, you can get one with obviously the Honda F20C. And somehow you could get one with a Nissan SR20 DET, which I don't think you could fit an SR20 into it, can you? I don't know, but I think you could. But yeah, it's kind of weird, and having an S2000 with an SR20 DET swapped. I mean, it could sound cool, but it would be weird, but still would be cool. We also had a fresh shower, so I'm looking fresh as usual. Alright, so those are the two engines, the Honda F20C and the Nissan SR20 DET. Character info is next. We got the so the driver is Johnny Tran, played by Rick Yoon, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. The use is for race wars, but even though it's not just used for race wars, it was also used in the garage scene as well, where Johnny Tran and his crew enter the garage to look for their stolen engines for their Civics. So, yep. The status is active. It's in good condition. Films is from the Fast and the Furious 2001. Similar cars to that is the 2001. That was when the movie was made. A 2001 Honda S2000 that was used in 2 Fast and Furious as Suki's car. And that was like 2 years after the first one was made. And that was like 20 years ago for that one. So yeah, 2001 Honda S2000, driven by Suki, played by Devon Aoki, I think. I don't know. In 2 Fast and Furious. The 2000, well, technically 1999 Honda S2000 is a major car driven by Johnny Tran, Rick Yoon. Yeah, it is Rick Yoon. I just realized. Yeah, Rick Yoon in the Fast and the Furious 2001. Yeah, 2001. Now let's talk about the history. Johnny Tran's S2000 appears parked in Tran's garage when Brian, Dom, and Vince break in to check out their cars. Dom noticing that the car lacks an engine. In other words, the cars don't have engines into them. During race wars, Tran bet the pink slip of his S2000 against Jesse's for his 1995 VW Jetta, even though that was his father's car. So yeah. God, I was so tired. I don't know why, but I'm always tired whenever I do. I'm always tired whenever I do videos. God, I completely forgot. Wait, Johnny Tran is having the Pierce parked in Tran's garage and Brian down the fence. Don't see the car likes an engine. During race wars, Tran bets the pink slip of his S2000 against Jesse's for his 1995 Volkswagen Jetta. Oh, VW Jetta. Brian O'Connor speculated that the S2000 had at least $100,000 worth of upgrades under the hood or bonnet. During his attempts to dissuade Jesse from betting his Jetta, as he was aware that Tran had a premium Nissan SR20 engine. Even though it sounded just like the regular F20C inline 4 engine with a supercharger kit. Well, I'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, Brian O'Connor speculated that the S2000 had at least $100,000 worth of upgrades under the hood during his attempt to dissuade Jesse from betting his Jetta. Well, even though it was his father's Jetta, I believe he gave it to him. I don't know. As he was aware that Tran had a premium Nissan SR20 engine. Tran's S2000 was able to beat Trans S2000 was able to beat Jesse's Jetta with the use of NOS, which is nitrous oxide. Next, we got the specifications. Now, this is going to be important because, like, if you guys are willing to want to like upgrade, like, make your own S2000 look like Johnny Tran's S2000, if you want as a replica, then here are the parts that you would be willing to like get for your S2000 to look like Johnny Tran's S2000. So let's talk about the specifications. The specifications next. So now let's start off with the engine. So it had a Comtech Novi supercharger. Yeah, Comtech Novi supercharger kit to it. A 4-into-1 header, which is like a new header. An 80 horsepower nitrous system, and an HKS exhaust system. The HKS exhaust system, just the standard one, not the titanium one. Next is the styling. It had a Velside Millennium. There we go. Velside Millennium body kit. It's always hard to say Millennium. I always say Millennium, or I always say Millennium, or whatever you call it. Millennium. I don't know how to pronounce the word millennium very well. So yeah, Velside Millennium body kit and a Velside rear wing. Next up, we got tires, wheels, brakes, and suspension. Well, even though it just had no brakes or suspension upgrades, it only had tires and wheel upgrades. So it had Toyo T1R Proxys 225 40 18 tires at all four corners, well, all four wheels. It had 18 by 8.5 inch Moteki wheels, but I don't really know which ones they are. But if you want the ones that are close to it, you could get something like some Work VS XX 18 inch wheels. Next, we got performance stats. Best hurry up. It had 295 horsepower without the nitrous, but with NOS, it had 375. 0 to 60 is 5.4 seconds. 0 to 100, 12.9 seconds on 18-inch tires. The quarter mile time of 13.7 seconds at 101 miles an hour. Top speed is 155 miles an hour. Same top speed as an M3, but that's just limited. Skid pad is 0.79 Gs. Curb weight is 3,845 pounds, which is 1,744 kilos. It's pretty light for a car like this. Well, kind of light, but it's still heavy at the same time. Next up, we got trivia, and it's the last one. And then I better get inside because it's starting to rain. So trivia. Several diecast figures of the 2000 Honda S2000 have been produced by Greenlight, Hot Wheels, and Jada. The S2000 was rented from R.J. De Vera, who plays Danny Yamato in the Fast and the Furious 1. And he even owned Versus Motorsports as well, with Danny Key. From Too Fast, Too Furious, from 2003, the S2000 was purchased by David Marder, which is spelled M-A-R, say M-A-R-D-E-R. So Marder is spelled M-A-R-D-E-R, from RJ, and was repurposed for Suki's S2000. This raises inconsistencies as Suki's S2000 is listed as a 2001 model year. Yet the car used in the film was a 2000 model. Despite being said that the car had more than 100 grand under the hood or bonnet, in reality the car had no performance modifications applied to it other than a Comtech supercharger kit, which is worth about 8 grand at the time. In the original screenplay, Tran, back then named Pete Tran, was intended to drive a Mustang GT. However, this was rejected because the Mustang was not a popular car among the Japanese tuner crowd. Since the producers wanted a black car, as bad guys get black vehicles in films, when it was discovered that De Vera owned a black S2000, a deal was struck with him. And that is it, guys. So this video took like a bit more than like 15 minutes actually. So if you guys like this video and you find this interesting and like the Johnny Trans car, like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, hit all so you're alerted when I'm making uploads. And comment below also what other Fast and Furious cars you guys want me to do, because I got a lot more options I could go for, you know. But I want you guys to let me know what you guys want me to do, like what you think of this or anything like that. So yeah, I will end this video here, and I will see you guys in the next video until until this rain stops at the moment, and it will dry out eventually. But yeah, I'll get going. I'll let you guys off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.